Hello everyone, KirbyVolt here, and welcome back to the Kirby Triple Deluxe bonus episodes. On the last one, we took care of Kirby Fighters and DDD's Drum Dash in the majority of their entirety. And today, we're going to be taking care of a different subgame, one you get after you unlock the main game, the Arena. This game's boss rush of sorts. The Arena initially debuted in Kirby Superstar. There had been boss rushes in other Kirby games beforehand, but that was the first one that was given the title, The Arena. It has really epic music and everything. It was not given that title again until Kirby Superstar Ultra, and every subsequent game after Superstar Ultra has been given the title of The Arena for a boss rush. So that's Kirby's Return to Dreamland and this game. Bottom screen, pretty please, quickly. There is ranking data for this game, as well as that DDD Tour game, which you also get for beating the game. It just shows how fast you are compared to other people, as how fast they are at being the arena. We're not going to look at it right now, because we want to set our own time. So, let's begin the arena. As with other Kirby games that have the arena, you're given a huge roster of all the abilities in the game, including some of those one-time use abilities, like Crash, for some reason. Archer, I would actually argue, is one of the most overpowered abilities in the Kirby series now. Next to Hammer. Hammer's good for being, like, super powerful. Archer is overpowered in a few different ways. But we're not going to use that. If we're going to be doing fighting, we should use Fighter, because, you know, fighting with the fighter. It makes sense to me, and probably that's it. So the arena is 10 different matches. It's one of the shortest arenas in the entire Kirby series, actually. It'll pit you against every single boss, and in this case, mini-boss in the game. There's more to explain on it, but I should first explain the mini-bosses here. You'll be given, there's 2 mini-boss rushes. One, there's 3 mini-bosses to fight, and one, there's 4. And it's just you kill the mini-bosses in one single go. Grand Wheelie, you can sometimes be a pain, so please, thank you. In mini-boss rush mode, they'll always appear in an order of right, left, so use that knowledge to your advantage to not get hit when they're warping in, because that can be painful. You want to try to avoid as taking as much damage as possible in the arena, because you only get 1 life to do this entire boss rush. You can guard, and you can dodge. You can have the time of your life too, I guess. Be the dancing queen or the fighting king or something. Fighter is great with this Hadoken move. It just takes a while to charge up, so it sometimes is not the most useful or practical methods of killing things. Especially if they go and fly, because then it's like, oh, I can't do anything. But it has the uppercut move, so that's good. Oh, thank you, Hornhead, for just landing on top of me. The matches in the arena, as I said before, there's 10. The first 7 are pretty much random. It's going to pick random bosses from the game. It can be the 5 main bosses, it can be the mini-bosses, what have you. And then after that, it gives you 3 set bosses that you can't debate on which you get to fight. Or you can't really debate, period, but they'll be always set in that order. And the game was generous enough to give me the second mini-boss rush, which is 4 this time as opposed to the 3. And here's why this arena, I think, is the easiest. You get 5 maximum tomatoes. If you take any of those away, a pineapple replaces it when you come back on the next go-around to this little restroom. So you pretty much can always heal between matches, because that's 10, and you technically are only in this room 9 times, so there's always going to be a healing item here no matter what. I didn't take that much damage, so I have no use of maximum tomato right now. Second mini-boss rush, pretty much the same as the first drill. It's going to be that left-to-right warping mentality. Bosses this time are going to have Mr. Frosty, who dodged my attack, thank you. Don't dodge this. No. Flying is an excellent option if you need to dodge something. Don't knock it till you try it. We also have Flame Galboros. Still not sporting that purple look he had in the anime. I kind of missed that purple look. Oh, dear. Flame Galboros can be a bit of a pain, I feel anyways. Maybe that's just me. I don't like fire enemies. I like Charizard, though. Is he really an enemy? We also have a Gigant Edge, or Gigant Edge, however I pronounced it. I've probably pronounced it multiple ways. Dodging with perfect timing, he won't take any damage whatsoever. Guarding, you'll take a bit of chip damage, so be careful with that. Guarding can only help you out so much before you might do yourself in. And you can go away. I should also note this music we get. I love this music. This is the music from the arena in Kirby Superstar, done to great fanfare, I feel, in this game. I just really like it. It's a fun song. It gets me pumped. Ow. Yeah, Blocky is a bit of a jerk sometimes. I'm just gonna... That's not what I wanted to do at all, Kirby. Thank you. We're just gonna... Okay, you know... You and your stupid I can harden thing. Really annoying. Especially... I don't like this attack either. Mr. I'm gonna slam on the ground. Because I can. Go away. Thank you, my good sir. I must walk over here. About every 3 rooms, you'll get a keychain. So that's cool. So there's a little bit of stuff to collect as well. So there's a bit of a wager. Because if you die, you don't get those keychains back. I mean, they're not rare keychains, but still. So if the mini-boss is done, we'll be taking on the main bosses. Again, it's random who you're going to get. So we got Kracko this time. Kracko is not a hard boss per se. His battle arena is a different story. He's in the air, he's a bit hard to hit sometimes, but you got the smash kick that works really well. Also, if he tries to charge it, you can just charge through him with some nice invincibility frames. Go away, Waddle Doo. Yeah, be really careful about doing the uppercut, because if you don't time your kickback down, your down kick well, you're gonna get hit. So here's why this battle can be annoying with Kracko, is this background arena, which he'll probably force you to go into if you don't kill him fast enough, and he probably will because I'm using Fighter. That background arena has bottomless pits, and those are just not a fun time. It's easy to lose your ability back there, and that makes the arena kind of a pain in the butt. Okay, and of course he's going to do this attack. That particular attack he's doing, you can block it, but the amount of chip damage you're going to take probably isn't worth it. I know there's an Eggs and Tomatoes in the restrooms, but at the same time, it's kind of like, no. I don't think it's worth it to tank that, because then he might just sit back here and do absolutely nothing. And there goes my ability. I hate the stupid background. I really do. This background has been... I've been doing multiple recordings of this stupid thing, because I've died a few times. Yeah, easiest arena, and then I die. That background is a pain in the butt. I hate that thing. So, if you lose your ability, you gotta play the normal Kirby way, get the stars, and hit him in. Go away, Kracko. You're a butt. I hate you. I'm sorry. Love you. Okay, well thanks, Kracko, for that. I wanted to use that ability the whole way, but I guess that was just not going to be that was not in the stars, or however it goes. If you lose your ability, no frets. There will be 2 abilities randomly picked for you in the restroom. And I guess that sounds very bizarre now I think about if I'm calling it a restroom. Anywho, the abilities it gave me are kind of meh, but I'll take Cutter. Cutter can be decent. I will take Maximum Tomato too. Coily Rattler, the battle we're going to be up against next, isn't a bad boss. I think he's a pretty fun fight, actually, but I'm not using an ability I'm very familiar with. So this might turn into bad times in bad places. That's a thing, I guess. I'm just gonna... Coily Rattler, like, I think... I've heard some people don't like him a lot, and I can understand why, because the hitbox is the head. But I think it makes it kind of a fun fight. You just have to have a decent ability for it. Cutter is not a decent ability for it. Especially I'm going to be doing that. I do not want to do Final Cutter, because he's going to just try to do his snake dance thing. Okay, Kirby, quit catching it. I want you to not catch it. I know it's a boomerang of sorts, but... Oh, I can keep doing that. Alright, let's... Come on. Alright. You can do Final Cutter onto his main body, which has no weakness. That's kind of silly, actually. And then, yeah, this attack where he has all his pieces full on. Getting a few extra hits here. Hopefully don't get hit yourself. I am a moron. And they'll do this fire attack. I don't like this fire attack. Because you can't hit him. There's the only attack I don't like of his. Wait, there's one actually I don't like even more, which is this one. He'll try to grab you during this attack. Don't let that happen, because then you're going to be in for a ride on a roller coaster that you don't want to board. It's not a fun roller coaster. He'll try to grab you always about 2 times, so be wary. And then I like this, where he's just in the background, because then you can just spam away. Bye. I like Coily Rattler. He's a fun guy. Next up we have Paintra, and hey look, Fighter's back. Thank you. So we had a fun expedition of Coily Rattler there. But now, back to the fighting! Speaking of Paintra, Kirby Rainbow Curse was announced at E3, meaning another Kirby Canvas Curse game. Still no Kirby Air Ride 2. I am a bit peeved about that. But, that aside, that's cool. We're gonna get another Paint Sister to the family, maybe. Another... maybe, I don't know. A Clay Sister, I guess, actually, considering that game's aesthetic. Paintra is a fairly easy boss. Is not a giant target like Flowery Woods will be when we get to him/her. She does say mostly aerials that can be a bit of annoying, but it's not that bad, I feel. Also, can be a bit of annoying. I guess that grammatically makes sense into my very shallow mind of me recording off the top of my lungs. I'm just gonna stand here. You can destroy that. I'm just gonna use a Smash Kick. Smash Kick's really nice. If you time just right, you can get an uppercut in. Does a bit of damage. Most damage you can do with Fighter is obviously the massive Hadoken, but not a very good strategy on this boss because she's not really on the ground that often. And if she is, she's going to be attacking you, so you don't really have time to charge it up. So uppercut, your best chance against... Whoa. Have never seen you do that pattern before. And... sometimes I do the uppercut, and it doesn't register I'm doing the uppercut. I don't know why that is. Anyways... goodbye. Uppercuts! Okay, another keychain. Hello, Pribbit. You are my not good friend that I don't like at all. I don't like Pribbit. That's why I took the Maxim Tomato. Pribbit is a jerk. He's a slow-to-fight boss, is rarely on your plane to fight, which is why he's slow to fight. And all of his attacks are just plain annoying. So that is going to spread fire around. Just be over it. There is a little spot you can be in to not get hit by it. He does this. He's going to do this tongue attack to try to eat you. Just stay out of its range. And I did not do that at all. Because he was in the center. You want to lure him to not be in the center. Because if he's in the center, he's going to probably get you no matter what. You jerk! You're a jerk! Okay. Nope. 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 Come on. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, no. 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 Okay. I don't know how I survived that, but I did, and I'm happy about that. So thankfully, he's going to bounce around like a moron. Also, thing. I forgot. This toasty toad is so hot he uses molten lava for his bathwater. His favorite hobbies are causing volcanic eruptions and hopping all over the place. That's the bio I missed. It's not a very good bio. I almost said Krakow. We're not fighting him. We're fighting Privet. Just gonna do the duck dance. I don't like this attack either. Let's see if the suggestion given to me works this time. Sometimes there's a specific suggestion on the third way given to me. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It says, jump over these. And I picked the right spot. I feel it was a bit more center, I would have been kicked off. Yeah, I don't like that wave attack. Oh, come now! Come! Don't have that come over here, please. I would prefer that not to be over here because it's going to explode. As well as that one. Okay, thankfully, they're not fire enough to destroy that, and he's gonna blow fire. I'm just gonna... Can you please just stay still? Okay, well, preferably not pelting those at me. I don't like those at all. This attack, he's gonna do that. He's always gonna go to the opposite direction you're standing in first, I believe. I could be wrong on that, and then he's gonna try to burn the screen. Which he did, but then I killed him with those kicks, so goodbye, Privet. You are like Fatty Whale, except you have no charm whatsoever. At least Fatty Whale has a pipe. I don't know how that makes Fatty Whale even better, but to me it does. Flowery Woods. Flowery la la la. Not that hard of a boss. Again, a bit of a pain with the background thing going on, but it's a Wispy Woods fight, so... Just be careful. And don't be a moron. Unfortunately, you're watching me do an arena run. You don't understand. You're watching me do an arena run. That means moronity exists in high caliber. Speaking of which, actually has nothing to do with which, but we didn't check out this bio either in the main LP, so here it is. Versus Flowery Woods. Once a small blooming flower native to the floating kingdom of Floralia. Flowery Woods has become hostile and overgrown due to the magic of Deity's mysterious kidnapper, Tarenza. Watch out for this tree's razor-sharp blossoms. In a recording where I failed, it was funny because I read that, and then Flowery Woods shout the razor-sharp blossoms. It's probably not going to happen this time, though. I'm going to walk. Oh, no, okay, nope, those aren't razor-sharp. Those are just balls. As always, you can attack the roots. Preferably not the band by Jimmy Fallon. It's a pretty decent band, actually. Ah! No, thank you. No. And a jump. Thank you. You done with your puff, puff, puff? Because I don't like that puff, puff, puff. I'm just gonna punch, punch, punch. And uppercut. And cheese. Oh, there's the razor sharp blossoms. You can destroy them. Yeah, there you go. Oh, No? I want... Come on! Yeah! With a nice little kick. In there! Goodbye, Flowery Woods. So I've used up maximum tomatoes up the wazoo. I should not have done those. I have done that, actually. This fight. Going full health, I recommend taking the assist star, because this fight is probably the hardest fight of the arena, oddly enough. The final three fights are Masked Unity, Sectonia, and then Sectonia. Masked Unity is a bit of a spaz. So, you want to stay away from it as much as possible. But then you also land in hits, so it's kind of a catch-22. You need to be close to him to hit him, but you want to be away from him so he doesn't do damage to you. You can be a bit reckless, especially if you took that assist star. I'm trying my best to not be. Out, and there's my first recklessness. Oh, okay, you did. I thought he was gonna do missiles. Alright. What makes this fight a bit difficult is that Masked DDD, unlike any other boss in the arena, has two phases. So two separate health bars. He'll go straight to Masked DDD's revenge, no healing items whatsoever, and no helping, no getting other abilities if you lost your ability by this point. And Masked DDD's revenge is a huge spaz. I suggest the air as much as possible because, yeah. He will get dizzy from quite a few of his attacks, so that's your best opportunity to open and strike. Okay, let's see. Have I figured this out? Yes, I have. Okay. So if he ever does that, it's going to be up first, then down. So stay on the ground, and then jump. This attack, just stay in the air, because he's going to do this dash at the end of that. Can make things difficult. Here, these will follow your position. So if you stay on the ground, they're going to go on the ground. If you're in the air, they'll go in the air. So you can use that to dodge them. Tarenza will then summon this big giant one that's going to bounce all over the place. Bounce, bounce. bounce, and then he'll kick it to make an explosion. And after that, he himself will start making explosions. He doesn't seem to like to want to go all the way over to you for some reason. And I did that with very minimal damage, surprisingly. That's what killed me in my first run. For beating him, you'll get 2 keychains, and it's off to the Sectonia fight. Might as well take that, because I can use the maximum tomato on the next one. So this is the first Sectonia fight from the end of the game. It's with her with the warping and whatnot. This fight's a little weird on the timer, and I'll explain to that when we get into it. It has to do with, because she has 3 phases to this fight, all in the same HP bar. Her warping is not very helpful, I should mention, especially if you have an ability like Fighter. So you just kind of... She typically will warp into set locations. So she'll do that, and then she'll go over there, and then she'll go to the right. And then she'll do one more in the center for good measure. So when it's doing this part, the timer stops. I don't understand why, it just stops right here because it plays animation. When you go to warp to the 3rd phase, back to this area, the timer doesn't stop. I don't understand what's with that inconsistency. Because you can't do anything during either of these 2 cutscenes, so I understand why this one was stopped. I wish it was stopped for this part too, because you can't do anything during this part either. Just dodge stuff. You can't hit her. And then here, just jump up. Fly up, or whatever. So, she'll summon her minions. You want to just kind of... They can give you powers if you need one, so always keep that in mind. After that, wave. She'll come here and do another wave. You just gotta jump. And then she'll go back to the foreground and do another wave thing. This one's gonna go back and forth. So just stay in the air. Staying in the air is a good form of dodging, so always keep that in mind. Oh my god! That would have been hilariously bad! Wee kick off the stage. Pretty much anything that has Bottomless Pit is going to be your main, enemy in this run of the arena, I feel. There's a lot of bosses that have Bottomless Pits in them. Well, okay, not a ton, but more so than any other Kirby game. Okay, okay, so, here, don't be in the middle, because you'll get hurt. But if you're anywhere else, you're fine. And again, the timer doesn't stop during that cutscene. I don't understand why. So she'll warp, and then she'll always be the direction you're not facing. That can be used to your advantage. In this particular situation, Fighter is not that great of an ability to use that to your advantage, so... Unfortunately, Fighter, you do not work as well here as you have in other places. You're still cool. And then she'll bring out her large Disc of Doom thingy. It'll also follow where you're located, so... If you're flying, it'll be in the air. If you're not flying, it won't be in the air. You can always dodge. Dodging is great. She'll do this about 4 times. And on the 4th time, she'll be sitting. So you can just try to spam into her beehive butt. And she'll go away. Hooray! I don't understand what's with her hands that have, no arms. And so... one more fight of the arena, and that is the Sectonia fight final boss from the end of the game. And unfortunately, no Hypernova time. Taking that so I can use the Assist Star as needed. Oh yeah, the Assist Star also makes this kind of broken because you can use that whenever. This fight is very easy to lose if you don't keep track of where the ground is. So keep that in mind. You don't want to lose all the way coming through the arena, right? Right? These will get stuck in the ground. Use that to your advantage. And just kind of... The smash kick with Fighter is very powerful, so use that attack as much as possible. You can dodge in the air. Don't forget that, either. And of course, after the first phase, there's 4 phases to this fight. you'll be transported to the first bottomless pit area. One pit with just one pit in the middle. So be careful, because if you fall in there, it's back to square one as far as the arena goes. It's a boss rush, you gotta beat all the bosses. Also, the pit also is doom if you don't want to lose your ability. Keep that in mind as well. I have to say, I do enjoy this final boss a lot. As much as it is a pain in the butt, it's a really cool and fun fight. I feel like the Megalor fight was lacking when Return to Dreamland compared to this one. Alright, second phase done. Third phase is going to be, I think, it's still 2 flowers, I believe, actually. But now we have the 2 pits with this big center platform. And these guys like lasers. You can't do anything when they're doing the laser attack, so just kind of stay out of their way. Be prepared to fly up in this corner because, yeah, you could be on that center platform too, but I prefer to be on the side because that's safer. Ow. So yeah, guarding is not always, absolute, I should say. Oh, can I get... Yes, I can. I can... Oh, I can't with that one. Yeah, I do not like being the center platform for the primarily reason of, oh crap, what if I get hits? And yeah, fighter with the Hadouken, not very good here. Okay, so, on to the final phase. The most annoying one, because now we just have these 2 platforms with no sidewalls. And 4 flowers. More places to hit, more things to hit you, easy to fall off. Be careful! With this one, you can use the Hadouken. The 3rd one will jump, so keep that in mind. And sometimes the 4th one too, and the buy ability. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to keep my ability. This boss is quite obnoxious. It's a cool fight, and I think it's a very well designed fight. That saying, it's hard. For a Kirby game, I think it's pretty difficult. Here comes a laser. This laser will fire 3 times. Once there, you're safe here. I don't know why, but you are. And then once here. And goodbye. Just use some stars that came from the laser. And that's the end of the arena, while killing Sectonia. We didn't do that in a very fast time, because I'm not very good at this, obviously. Our time was 18 minutes and 51 seconds with 49 milliseconds. The keychains we got from the whole run were Statkiss, or Stattus, Krako from Kirby's Adventure, Rocky from Kirby Nightmare and Dreamlands, Tak from Kirby Superstar, and we've collected 100 keychains for our Dreamland Bandit. Sword Kirby from Kirby's Adventure, Acro from Kirby's Dreamland 3, and Animal Kirby from Kirby's Squeak Squad. So, that's our time. Fighter is definitely not the fastest way to go about this, but I just like using Coast of the Arena. So if we go up to other rankings of people I've street passed with this game since I had it, good job to everyone on the top screen, because you've probably all done faster than me. Except for you, K-May. You can do it. K-May, we believe in you. You can do it. Amolga. On my actual main file, I've done faster than this too, but, what can you do? So that was the arena. It's a fun boss rush, and of course, after beating it, you get the little ribbon on it. And this bonus episode went on for a lot longer than I thought it was going to be, so I apologize for that. Next one is going to be longer, because we're going to be doing DDD Tour. So, thank you all very much for watching this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you're having a great day. If you liked it, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more, please consider hitting subscribe. Hope you're all having a great day, and until the next one, ciao.